In a bit to go green, I am going to be making yam and green sauce for my family today. First thing I did was to cook my protein of choice, and what I used for this was chicken. I cut my chicken into bits. I put the chicken pieces in a pot. I added water, enough water that would be okay for the chicken. Then I added onions. I then added my spices, covered the pot, allowed to cook for some time till I saw my chicken was ready. When I saw that my chicken was done, I brought it down from the fire. I switched off my gas. Then I started by making notches on my yam. This helps me to know exactly what I want to cook and to reduce wastage. Calculating body mass first on the yam. You guys know how the economy be now, so you have to be using your head in everything. So after then, I started piecing my yam, cut them into bits and tiny chunks that will allow the children to eat. This is me peeling my yam, peeling it and cutting it into little pieces. After peeling that set, I started peeling the next set. This peeling of yam is one part of the work I don't really like. I don't like peeling yam at all. If I have an option, I will take that option, but there is no option. I have to peel the yam by myself. After peeling my yam, I packed up everything and washed it. I lit my gas, then placed my yam on top of it. I put a little salt to improve the flavor of the yam. You all know yam without salt is not it at all. So off I went to cut my tomatoes. This is me cutting my tomatoes. This is an agile way I learned back in the days in school, using fork to cut tomatoes. Do you cut your tomatoes like this, or are you like me that just hold everything in my hand and do the needful? Which one are you? In fact, I think when you would enjoy cutting your tomato with your veggies with a fork is when you are onto the pepper, the hot atarodo. You will definitely thank me for this hack. When hot atarodo pepper your hand after cutting, and there you go know say 20 is equals to 1 score. Okay, after cutting this pepper, now as a professional that I am, I'll not be today, we'll begin to cook now. I have been cooking for ages, don't be today thing now. So my hands are used to that pepper, I'm telling you. I don't even feel the heat anymore. The next thing I'm cutting is my onions. I want everything to look diced and beautiful. I want that even look in my pot. After dicing these onions, I used 2 bulbs of onions because I wanted it to have a lot of onion in it. Now the time we have all been waiting for has arrived. It is time to make our sauce. Here we go. I put the oil in the hot pan. I put my onions. I am turning it. Don't mind that tomato in there because I cut everything on the same tray, so it is bound to move around. Here, where too stretch neck, where they too inquisitive, where they in a hurry, go find out waiting they do char for pot. My darlings, after putting all that on fire, I close the pot and allow it to simmer for about 10 minutes so that the tomato can start getting done. And I took the opportunity to quickly start cutting my green leaf. I don't know what they call this green leaf in your place. Let us all do this research and find out the name of this leaf. But I did a little hack because this leaf can get soft quickly in the pot and lose its green color on time. What did I do? I mixed it with ugu, that is pumpkin leaf. I mixed it because it helps in the consistency and it also helps in the volume. Don't forget I'm a mom of 4. I need the volume for these kids, and the first time I tried it, I noticed my kids loved it, so I started mixing it. Though sometimes I do not mix if I really just want to get that green feeling. Now it's time to check on our food on fire. Woo, it's coming up nicely. Look at that goodness. This thing can wake a dead man, though. You see, this sauce can wake a dead man. If a dead man just, what is that aroma? They don't wake up. I'm telling you, go and try it. So I started putting my spices. I put the black pepper. I put my special mixed spice. I added thyme and Maggi cubes. Maggi cubes. I didn't want a lot of shenanigans on this my food. I just wanted it to be as natural as possible, so I didn't want to put too many spices. This is me going back to continue my pilgrimage of cutting green. Hey, cutting and smiling. I don't know who loves cutting leaves, but because I refuse to cut my leaves in the market, I must cut it at home because it is more hygienic and you get to keep all the vitamins and minerals that God has deposited there for you. Why would my kids miss out on all that goodness? No, never. I cut my green at home and then I am putting it in my pot. It's time to mix this whole goodness. Yes, look at that green. Look at the green. Green Nigeria. As in, the green on Nigerian flag cannot even compare with the green in this pot. It is very green. It is looking delicious. It is giving me the healthy vibes. It's giving me, see my children having vitamin Q, vitamin K right now. Hey. It's not easy. What is my business with medication? What is my business with malaria drug when I have green and ogu in the market? I allowed it to simmer for just about 5 minutes and I brought it down from the fire. It is time to fry our chicken. I didn't want to waste oil, so what did I do? I put the chicken that was in the pot already on fire and I added small oil. This method is called shallow frying. Well, you definitely see the chicken burning on the bottom of the pot if you're not careful. That means your hand must be on this constantly. You can't go far away. You just have to keep turning it and all that. And then your chicken is ready. Time to bring out the chicken from the pan. I brought out all the chicken from the pan and I switched off my gas. The moment we'll be waiting for is here. It is time to eat our food. This is my yam in a plate. Do you know you can actually cut your yam in different shapes and sizes? You don't have to be limited to this particular shape, okay? After dishing the yam, I quickly put my green vegetable. Let us make it a habit of incorporating vegetables in our diet. Be generous with your veggies. Eat as much veggies as you can. Teach your children to eat healthy. So healthy for your family. It's not every time Indomie, spaghetti. No. Hey, see the decoration on this food. Did you see that chicken wings? Did you feel the landing? Like a big man. We are going to name this chicken Akunesio BK1. As they say, the taste of the pudding is in the eating. Eagles have landed. Let us see what the Eagles will say about this food. And here it is. I got a thumbs up. Come on. Will you try this at home for your children? I hope you do because this is the blood tonic you need. You don't need Mortina and the milk. Get you some veggies and live a long life. See you later. Bye.